Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. As a kid with other southern rapper hooded than this, I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines. Show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the thrown out hard, talk career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't like it better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what is you do?
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Cleveland. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Taken in by Dawes. And he's brought down after a short gain. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 28. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Tackled by Rook Orororo. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
to the air on second down. Dumped off to his running back. We're working a couple yards past the line. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Second down now, 7 to go. They're going play action. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. Still has some space inside the 35. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on 1st down. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And in, touchdown, New York. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Slot man in motion right. 2nd and 13. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They go play action on 1st. That's complete to Komet on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it down to a single point. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They put a receiver in motion right. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Running back, motioning right. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now looking to throw. This one falls incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He spins right by him. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Browns will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And a man is there to knock that away.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Pass play coming here. Caught quickly on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Browns a first. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Cleveland. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught by Theo Johnson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. More from...
What up, amigo?
That's not how you acknowledge me when I come in chat, Dave.
What's up, amigo?
For y'all young niggas ain't got no respect.
Nigga, you only what, 2 years older than me?
How old you at 26?
I'm about to be 26 in 2 minutes.
Yeah, young nigga.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second
Hey,
quarter with the Giants in possession.
I ain't talked to you in a
They'll try to
while.
attack this
You still ain't
deficit,
fucking that name.
starting with 1st and 10.
Faggot ass,
He's
man.
back.
I
Yeah,
have some emotion. Oh my god, how do you?
emotion is crazy.
I have some emotion, but I called it out. I got
Capper.
I got
How
my
about a big
nieces
hitter,
and
34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Throwing now off play action.
Good. Yeah,
he's got it at the 6. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Oh, nearly got to the end zone there. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Man in motion, headed right. Tracy runs in for the New York touchdown. The Giants can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
We're going to make neighbors.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants tie things up at 14. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Goddamn Walker brother ducking me, man.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Komet brings it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Motioning the tight end now. From the 40 on 2nd down. Dump off caught by his back. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Will be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Working inside the red zone.
Damn! That's almost that was what's up.
Andrew Phillips. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Back now, pressure on its way. Completed over the middle. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Trade.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
From the 19. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. 3rd down from the gun. Taken in by Dobbs. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 29. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Giants looking for a score before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll go left side with Tracy.
Come on, bro.
As the first, but once more, he's past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Here's Tracy once more. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to
Bro,
the
why
air.
would I wrong button?
This is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes.
Oh, the wrong button, bro.
Stevens has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown.
Jesus
But we all know
Christ,
getting the
bro.
interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, that right there is going to draw some significant ire from his coach. Close game, and he makes a critical mistake committing that personal foul.
Yeah, you're already fighting to erase the deficit. You cannot afford to give that offense gifts like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air, following the pick six. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Second and 10 now. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way. To the air, 3rd and long.
that throw finds Komet. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
From the red zone now. Looking right, and he finds him. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running it now out of the gun. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Yep.
He'll throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42
You're right about Malik Neighbors, but boy, he delegated.
Before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
No, Malik Neighbors is not going crazy. It's just that he delegated to his other receivers, and he got
One
a sack
last play
squad.
before the break. One final shot before halftime. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left.
Come on.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I totally forgot. Someone looked at that squad. I was like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, I forgot how to.
Who
the old giant music was. Yeah, all those coaching upgrades. Shit, I'm like, okay. But he don't know how to play with. I mean, his defense. He keep running man on defense, which is crazy. But
well, that first half, certainly an interesting one, Kate Scott. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Got so many
First
fucking
and 10
parts in
now
there.
from the 30.
Nah, but that video of you sent me the video, bro. It was a female. It was some Chicago like content creator, bro. And he walked in on his girl
Airing it out
fake
to
giving
start this
him.
drive.
And he, bro, when I say
Ooh, he got his ears
he had a
rolling, and
model, he
unsurprisingly,
threw it
second
at
down
her.
coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them
Man,
with
I
the
was
throw.
on
The
this.
line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Come on, block.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Might be in there.
Looking to the air here.
Ah,
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and throw it here.
oh, I saw you, my boy.
They're able to drop
Damn,
him.
I
And
saw
the
you.
defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Breaks the tackle, still going. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Giants football. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on 1st down. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's on the move. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pass cut by Tracy. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the red zone.
I see him on the. Come on.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
God,
That's a gain of
stop
13,
nobody,
and
man.
it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept